so get this. For today's deep dive, we're actually we're going to be looking at a Let's Play video.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's for this game called Layerman 3D. Have you ever heard of it?
I haven't actually, no.
Okay, so it looks pretty wild, but the real source material here is the gamer's commentary.
Interesting.
Yeah, like this guy's energy is through the roof.
Uh-huh, okay.
The whole time he's playing. But the thing is, we're not really here to dissect his, his personality or whatever.
Right.
What we want to figure out is what his commentary tells us about the game itself.
I see.
Yeah, and maybe even some broader insights into game design just from listening to this guy play.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's dive in.
All right, so right away he makes it super clear. The whole point of Layerman, it's all about collecting these layers.
Layers.
Yeah, layers, and each one powers up your character.
Okay.
And you can just tell he's loving it. He's like, boom, instant upgrade. Look at that swagger. One layer down, and we're already feeling taller.
So just from that, we can kind of get a sense of the core mechanic, right?
Exactly. It's like, the more layers you get, the stronger you become.
Yeah.
And the way he's describing it, you can almost feel that sense of progression, even just listening to it.
Totally. He's totally living it.
Right. But, it's not all sunshine and roses in Layerman land. This guy, he runs into all sorts of crazy obstacles.
Like what?
Oh, you name it. He's talking about laser barriers, spinning saw blades. There's even this part where I think a giant fan is trying to blow him off a platform.
Oh, okay. That's a bit intense.
Yeah, and what I find interesting is just hearing him describe those obstacles, it gives you a clue about how the game designers were thinking, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they're obviously putting those things there to make the game challenging.
Exactly.
And to, force players to use shorter layers strategically to get past them.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. So maybe some layers give you, agility to dodge the saws or...
Exactly. Or maybe there's a layer that, makes you heat resistant for the laser beams.
Oh, that's a good point. And it all ties into this other thing you mentioned, the risk of losing layers.
Oh, right. There's a risk involved.
Yeah, there's this one moment, I think he was down to just one layer left, and he totally freaks out. He's all like, "Noops, we're down to one layer." This is like being caught without Wi-Fi. Total disaster.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, the worst.
Right. But it's so effective. I mean, you can hear the panic in his voice.
Yeah.
And it just, instantly raises the stakes, for anyone watching.
Yeah, totally. And that's such a classic game design element, right?
What do you mean?
That whole risk-reward thing. You want more layers to make yourself powerful.
Right.
But the more you have, the more you stand to lose, so it keeps you on edge,
Yeah, totally. So it's not just about collecting as many as you can. There's actual strategy involved.
Right, exactly.
So it's actually kind of brilliant when you think about it.
It is, yeah.
Okay, but let's talk about the gamer himself for a second. His whole style is so over the top. He's constantly hyping up the game, using all this, gamer slang.
Right. That's interesting, too.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder, who are the game developers trying to reach with a video like this?
That's a great point, because his language is so specific, right? He keeps saying gamers, crazy fun, He even tells people to smash that subscribe button.
Exactly.
It definitely seems like he's speaking to a younger, more casual audience.
So we're not just learning about the game itself, we're also getting insights into the target audience and even the marketing strategies.
Exactly, it all connects.
Wow, it's amazing how much we can glean just from listening to someone play, right?
It really is.
Okay, so think about it this way. The layering mechanic in Layerman 3D, it gives players this feeling of progression and power.
Right.
And then you've got those obstacles and the risk of losing your precious layers. That injects the tension, the strategy, and then on top of all that, you've got this super enthusiastic gamer who's amping up the whole experience for viewers.
Right, with his commentary.
Exactly. It's this multi-layered experience, pun intended.
Aha, yeah.
Okay, so big takeaway here, game design, it's not just about the mechanics, it's about how those mechanics make the players feel,
Exactly, it's about the emotional experience,
Yeah.
and even, how that experience can be amplified by things like the commentary in a Let's Play video.
Totally. So if you're ever looking for a deep dive into game design, you don't always need a textbook. Sometimes all you need is to listen to someone who's really passionate about playing.
That's a great point.
Well, thanks for joining me on this slightly unconventional deep dive.
My pleasure, son.
And hey, if you're up for some crazy fun, maybe give Layerman 3D a try.
Yeah, I think I might, actually.
All right, until next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.